Good morning, everybody. Welcome back there. And so I'm going to Scott Selections here for Sunday, June 5th. Before we get into today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a nice winner in hockey with the Avalanche on the money line at minus 130 on DraftKings. Game was tied with a couple minutes to go, but the Avalanche broke through because of a pretty soft goal allowed by Mike Smith, and the Avalanche held on to win 4-2. So for another winner here on Sunday. And for the play today, we're going to stick with hockey, looking at Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Rangers and the Lightning, taking place at around 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this play, we're going to take a player prop in this one. We're going to take Rangers goalie Igor Shesterkin over 30.5 saves at minus 120 on DraftKings. Time recording of 5:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Couple reasons why I like the over here in saves. First reason, Shesterkin has been facing a bunch of shots on net recently, as he has recorded at least 37 saves in 3 of the last 4 games. The one exception was Game 2 of the series, where he recorded 29 saves on 31 shots faced. And it's really a story of 3 periods, because Tampa Bay only had 6 shots on goal in the first period and then had 25 shots on goal in the second and third periods combined. So I do expect Tampa Bay to play more like the second and third periods in the entirety of this game. I expect them to pepper Shesterkin with a bunch of shots, and I expect them to average probably somewhere around 11 to 12 shots per period, which should put Igor in a nice spot to go over this saves number. But the Rangers have been allowing a bunch of shots on goal all playoffs long, as the Rangers are allowing 38.4 shots on goal per game in 16 playoff games. So that's a pretty large sample size, and the Rangers have really embraced a defensive philosophy, which involves giving up a bunch of low percentage shots while trying to capitalize on their own chances on the offensive end. And so far, the strategy's worked, because the Rangers are 2 games away from the Stanley Cup final. So I don't exactly expect the Rangers to reinvent the wheel here. I expect them to continue using the same philosophy, which should result in Tampa Bay outshooting them by a pretty large margin. Now, to go through some other factors here, Tampa Bay's been very good at getting shots on net at home recently, as the Lightning have recorded at least 32 shots on goal in 8 of their last 10 home games. So Tampa Bay in front of the home crowd has been very aggressive offensively, and I expect that to be the case once again on Sunday. And last but not least, we've got to talk about the actual series up to this point. The Rangers are up 2-0, and since it's pretty rare for a team to come back from 3-0 down, you can make a serious case that this is a must-win game for Tampa Bay. As a result, I expect them to come out extremely aggressive, to put up a bunch of shots on goal, and to really do whatever they can to avoid falling behind 3-0. So Tampa Bay should probably come out and have at least 12 shots on goal, probably more in the first period, which should put the Rangers in a pretty, let's just say, rough spot, but most importantly, should put Igor in a position where he should be facing a bunch of shots headed at him for at least the first 20 minutes, and I think that should carry over into the entire game. But 30.5 saves is a little bit too low for a team that's allowing roughly 38 shots on goal per game throughout the last 16 games. So for me, I'll take my chances. I'm assuming Igor should stop a decent amount of them, because he is one of the best goalies in the league. But 30.5 is too low. I'm going to take the overs. Play that once again here for Sunday, June 5th. It's going to be on Igor Shesterkin over 30.5 saves at minus 120 on DraftKings. Bye, everyone.